What's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here, back for day number 62 of the free to play account series, and what a day it is! 10,000 greetings to all of you. I'm sure you all saw the news. We got our anniversary event, sort of our first blueprint of what the anniversary events are going to look like. And for those of you who don't know, that is just the very beginning. There is so much more that happens for the anniversary. This is going to be wild, guys. Strap in. I hope you got your helmets. Buckle your safety belts. Let's rock and roll. Good to see you all again. Anastasis, McCore, Ariels, Dark Knight, Manpreet, everybody. Sean, morning, guys. Thanks so much for coming by the stream again. Almost made it to 43, guys. So close. We had some big gains in dispatch yesterday, actually. We got, I need to remap our power, but we actually bumped up like 2 or 3 sectors by several hours. So you can see we're getting 8 hours of rewards in Sector 11 now. I think that's up from like 4. 6 hours here. And unfortunately only 3 hours here. It gets really difficult in Sector 13. But yeah, and then I think actually several backaways too. So very nice. Let's see what we get for our rewards here. Probably, Sean, probably, man. This is, I don't even know, man. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. Everything's going off the rails. All the rules are out the window. We're working with like 18,000 crystals, guys, for the anniversary, if this all lines up. And we'll go look at that. I actually queued up that website for us, so we can go take a look at it together. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what I think about that. It's honestly kind of sad seeing people. So I get being skeptical. That is an enormous number, but I'll break down why I think that is exactly what we hope it is with the crystals. So yeah, we'll get into that. Super nice energy crit on that first collection there. Love that. I believe that technically is a crit, 45 energy. No, see, okay, no, it's not. I caught myself on that with the TCP we got. This isn't a crit. This is just luck. This is just several energy hits on one sector. A crit would probably be something closer to 200 energy, something like that. I don't even know, but the crits are crazy. 24 Norn stones there, looking real good, looking real good. All right, let's see what's going on in the shop. A whole lot of Since we get 10 crystals, are you thinking about getting? We're gonna break down Anastasis today. Some of the options I'm looking at now that we've got a whole different thing going on with crystals. Just gonna bust through some of the daily here. A note I did make, and I don't know if they're in the chat. I can't remember exactly who it was. Somebody was asking about the baby Spidey card, and we had talked about it a little bit. And I saw it after we ended the stream yesterday in chat, them asking about whether I had said it was a bad card or not. And I just want to clarify that the baby Spidey card is a very, very good premium card. It is not a bad card, not by any stretch of the imagination. I just wanted to clarify that in case anyone was wondering. I don't want, that kind of information getting out there, because that would be bad info. That is a great card. I'm trying to find it here so I can pull it up. We should have it right here. Scrolling past it. Yeah, it's very, very good. And actually, one of the things I was pointing out about it yesterday is one of its really, really good qualities that it does not have cooldown reduction up here. And as you get further into building your cards, you don't want cooldown reduction here, the way I understand it, because you get it from other places. So it essentially becomes a wasted stat on these beautiful cards. And this one's got beautiful PvE stats with all basic attacks, ignore defense, and even attack speed, which is something that's kind of tertiary that as you get further in the game, you're going to want. And then like energy attack crit rate, it's got cooldown here. If you need it, physical attack, it's a great card. I just wanted to clear that up. I didn't want anybody to think I was saying baby Spidey was dookie. All right, let's see what's next here. We got a few things to look at. I want to show you guys this, if you haven't seen it yet. It's very exciting, you guys. We get another ranked battle. I don't know what it is, but we're getting another ranked battle, so that's even more crystals. Potentially, it could be other rewards, but it's just more amazing free rewards, including tier 4 materials. Need your opinion about something. I made a team, and Red Goblin is a support. Is it good? That's a complicated question, Edgy. I mean, Green Goblin's a great support for villains. Yeah, I mean, you're using Sif as a support. It's only going to work for bosses, though, Sif support. But yeah, that's a great team. As far as I know, you got a support, leadership, you got everything you need. You probably want Green Goblin in the lead, though. And with Hulk, actually, you want to check with... He gets a lot of buffs from hit points. So look into that as well. A lot of his damage comes from his HP. Anyways, I just want to show you guys. We're getting ranked battle. We're getting unequipped cost changes. We got a new special event today. We got just a whole bunch of new stuff. 30% discount on swords. If y'all are looking to reroll some swords, it's a great time to do that. 30% off. Just thought I'd show y'all all those. Our check-ins today were pretty boring. Nothing big. We got these useless tokens, which we will go spend on gold so they don't end up stuck. Yeah, we're just not really getting much. We're going to get a artifact tomorrow, and then we'll be a week out from our CTP. Okay, let's go ahead and... Where is that store? I don't even frickin' know. The tokens are going to be in our inbox. Let's collect our inbox and do our alliance, lest I forget. These are our alliance conquest rewards. We did technically get a premium hit yesterday. Was not something crazy, but I will show you guys just for consistency's sake. We are going to want Universal Book of Vishanti here, as we only own 2. We'll grab that. That was from the event and World Boss. Pick that up. Fire. We're just going to grab all of this. We've got boost points in here for our GBR. We got it all, folks. We got it all. We've got our next login here. Or we got it in the rewards. So, or no, because it's not the selector. It'll actually be in your notice inbox here. 300 black antimatter. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, gosh, we got a lot of energy today. I want to get rid of these tokens. I want to make sure I spend them on gold and don't let them expire. We are very low on gold, so yeah. Let us get our free gold. Are you? One at a time, guys? One at a time, huh? Yeah, and there's also a new web event running where you can go every day and just make sure you're logged in on that forum page that it takes you to and roll for free materials. Make sure you're doing that. The last one ended a full month and we got so many materials for our free-to-play account. Absolutely awesome. Make sure you hit that up. We also got a tremendous amount of gold from that dispatch splash. I didn't even check how much it was, but millions and millions. Oh, this is a bit for 500,000 gold. I mean, not that it's just kind of a lot of clicks for 500,000 gold. All right, there we go. Get that done and out of here. Yeah, we got the event missions. We might as well hit these ups and get our tokens. Oh, no. Uses boost points. Get up out of my face with that. What's going on, normal noob? From AC. You got a mega tier 2 from your AC chest? Grats, Kush. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. GBR first for sure. We're going to get our check-in here. We're going to do our donation, believe it or not. Those tier 4 materials, man. I don't care. I want them. I'll pay gold for them all day long. All right. Let's just keep going. Well, honestly, guys, I think I might go with some gear up kits here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I do not want to run out of those, and we need to be making comic cards and things like that, so gonna grab us a few more gear up kits. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab a couple more tokens here too, which is going to push us right over that 1800, which is going to get us our carbo for the week, 3 days for the reset. Very nice. Yeah. So now, guys, we're at the point where we need to watch the carbonadium to soul of the Faltine ratio for our next tier 4. And I'm not sure which we want to pick up because we're so far out. So if we're doing a tier 2 at a 15% discount, I believe we need something like 6,000 carbonadium. We're way out front on the carbo right now. I think we're safe to just grab a soul. Well, I'm going to double up in zombie survival, so we're going to get Soul of the Valtine from there, because we're going to have enough tickets after the next reset, tokens, to get 2 rewards. Epic quest are you going to buy with those 10k crystals? Probably not an epic quest, honestly. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. Let's get our GBR out of the way here. Let's get that done. Authority day, huh? See who's up for some GBR. Really? There we go. Well, let's see if Pipes wants to do one. No, no null and the 15% discount. As nice as that would be. Oh, there he is. I would have invited someone new. If Antonio doesn't join, we'll grab someone who's a little newer to the game. All right, let's fire it up. Get this done real quick. Yeah, we got quite a few things to do today. I think we'll be okay on time. I'm just going to try and keep it moving. We're going to do some card crafting. We're going to do some more account help at the end of the stream. We'll look at a few more accounts today. No promises on how many I'm going to look at. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little tired. Lots going on, which is great. Not a bad thing at all, but a little sleepy. And I'm trying to watch my voice, honestly. Because after those couple really, really long streams with Path of Exile and the day 1 stream, my voice just got shot. It felt like I was eating glass. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't think we're getting scammed, guys. I think that is legit. 10,000 crystals. The worst in air quotes, I think that's going to be is that it's going to be an extended check-in. And I don't even think that's the case. I think it's literally the D-Day reward that people were wondering where that was at. I mean, I genuinely think on the 29th, we are getting 10,000 crystals. Show you guys why I think that, but yeah. Certainly don't think there's any kind of like... some people, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's do some energy dump here. Get this done. And we'll talk a little bit about what we might spend some crystals on, too. Exactly, Kush. Exactly. And I even queued up the webpage so we could take a look at the wording, because I want people to see, like, it's so unlikely that it's some of the nefarious shit that people have been saying it might be. It's just so unlikely that it's anything like that. It is almost assuredly, believe it or not, just 10,000 crystals for everybody. And the tier 4 giveaway, that one, we'll talk about that one too. The wording on that is weird, but again, I'll break down why I think that's probably pretty much what you think it is. Yeah, it may not be for everyone, the tier 4. That's the thing. You really got to watch the wording on these things. That's what I think is important. Because with big promotions like this, they have to be really careful with their language. Because backlash is a real thing. For sure. What are we at, 120? Well, let's keep them going. I want to get it down a little bit lower here. Look, we don't need boost points here, I'm assuming. We got, oh yeah, yeah, you may want to use boost points. That's pretty savage. What'd that go from? It was like, dude, was that 4 energy with boost points? Or it must have been 6. But even then, that's doubled. That's brutal. All right. There's one thing I want to look at right here. So, we talked about this before, and people had said that transcended characters count for this. It looks like they don't. It looks like you actually need 15 tier 3 characters. So this puts a little bit more value on tier 3 characters for us now than transcendence, because we want this. these tier 4 material bonuses are going to be big for us. Just throwing that out there, just pointing that out, because I wasn't sure, and it looks like you do need 15 tier 3s. Get in there. Okay. What's next? Let's take a look at the events real quick. All together now. All together now. So here's the 10th anniversary page, right? Scrolling down, we can see the Tier 4 character giveaway event. My guess is the reason that it is worded this way is because I'm hoping, and this is my hope, it's going to be some kind of actual event that requires gameplay where you make choices, kind of like Timeline Quest or whatever that was, that get you towards a specific tier 4. So it's not a selector, but there'll be like a couple options and you play through this event, and at the end of the event, if you've completed everything, they give you a tier 4 character. I don't know, we'll see. I will say, this, with this wording, very much could be like everyone enters and one person wins, or like a small group of people win, because you've got the wording giveaway event, and I just want to point that out. This is the one that I think people should be questioning more than the crystals, because I think this is more likely to be some kind of split between the community. Maybe like there'll be 10 winners, 100 winners, I don't know. But anyways, giveaway event is interesting wording for sure. This, however, guys, check-in, right? And so this is our check-in. Check-in reward. There's nothing about a pool. There's nothing about 10,000 crystal giveaway. If it said 10,000 crystals giveaway, I would be very skeptical that this was going to all players. However, it just says on the 29th, 10,000 crystals check-in reward. Check-in reward in Marvel Future Fight means you log in, you get the reward. So the backlash from this wording, meaning pretty much anything besides that, would be so devastating to them. Like, no marketing team would make that mistake. It would be such a massive overpromise. And I'll tell you guys, that's a good point, Mahan. And welcome, by the way. I don't know if I've seen you before, so welcome to the stream. The reason I don't think this is too much, right? A lot of people see this and their immediate reaction is like, oh, game's dying. They're giving away 10,000 crystals because they're closing the game. Guys, 10,000 crystals isn't that much. It is, especially to spenders who spend on this game, 10,000 crystals is next to nothing. They blow through that in a couple clicks, y'all. They are also likely introducing some kind of new content that has a high crystal price tag. Whether that's going to be like, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be an epic quest because Sentry is already in an epic quest, but some other kind of content. Somebody made a suggestion this morning, I'm brain farting, that was a really good one. But yeah, something like that. And it even could be an epic quest. But anyways, point being, there are things in the game that cost almost this much in one click, you guys. This is basically just giving everyone access to maybe the multiverse, what is it? The thing where you get your emblems. That's basically enough to buy that in a uniform or two. So it's very generous, but to them guys, this is a calculated decision of, do we receive more hype in the game, more new and returning players, and do we debate more whales into spending more because we give them these 10,000 crystals, and then they weigh that against the cost of giving everyone 10,000 crystals. And this is the kind of stuff they should have been doing a long time ago. It generates so much hype. It brings back so many players, new players. Whales are going to spend more. This will actually encourage people to spend, guys. This extra 10,000 crystals. What this is going to do is get people debated into doing things that they wouldn't normally do, like the bingo. And they're going to get 2/3 of the way through the bingo, and they're going to want that last selector and the 6-star sword selector, so they're going to buy more crystals that they wouldn't have bought. So trust me when I tell you, this isn't like tanking the economy of the game. For returning players, this is just enough to get uniforms to catch you up. It's fantastic. It's honestly fantastic the more you break it down. So I'm really positive about this. I think it's exactly what you think it is. This I'm a little more skeptical about just because, like I said, the giveaway event language is a little weird. This is exactly what we think it is, and this has been done before. I'm not sure why Alex paused on it. I think they did this last time, didn't they? Or last Black Friday. It's just a future pass that isn't a future pass. It's like... got an extra thing you can buy, but the standard rewards should be a P card and the tier 3 selector, and then you should be able to upgrade it for more kind of some other kind of premium reward. But yeah, there you go. And also, if you don't know, do your little pre-registration. It helps them out more than it helps us out. I don't think you need to do this to get the rewards, but if you're worried you may need to, because I can't confirm that, do it. And also it helps them with their numbers. This is really cool. You can grab your agent ID from in the game and you can put it in here, and it basically shows you like how many times you've killed world boss, when you started your account, a bunch of cool stats about your account. It's a really neato thing they did. And then just these cool cards they made of the updates and years gone by. Really cool stuff. They put effort into this, so happy about it, guys. It's very cool. All right, let's get back into it. As far as what I'm looking at maybe purchasing now that we're going to have so many crystals, this is a big one. We may end up purchasing this. It gives us access to a whole other set of emblems. I believe it gives us more rewards every day from this. We get Franklin Richards, which is meh, but we also get a CTP selector. So this is a maybe. The other thing I was looking at, guys, for our account, which is interesting, it shows how like what's right for one is maybe not right for everybody kind of thing, right? Check this out. Or actually, this is the best way to look at it. So for 2,000 crystals, because you get 500 back, so 2,000 crystals, we could get Thor's 4-star artifact, a 6-star, or excuse me, basically 60 to 70 potential enhancement ticket, and a CTP of Greed. That's a solid value proposition for 2,000 crystals. The CTP of Greed and the Thor artifact, and then this is just a nice bonus because we have Thor at tier 4 with no artifact, and he would benefit so greatly from that. The Captain Marvel one? This one back here? No, surely that's not the one you're talking about, because that is not good at all. This? Guys, this is what I just said, but worse. What are you talking about? This is what I just said without the artifact value. Which is great. Anyways, just something I'm looking at. The Greed, yeah, for no. It would guarantee us a PvP CTP that is very, very valuable. Anyways, things like that. Other uniforms. The other thing I'm looking at is maybe like freaking getting in here, depending on the discounts, guys, because things will be discounted. Probably these crystal characters. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at White Fox, and I'm looking at Mystique. But if I can get the CTP that I would select plus something else, you know. No, the Thor artifact isn't amazing, but it would give it to us, and he is one of our 2 tier 4s that we have. It's not one of my favorite artifacts, though. No, not by any stretch. Got a new bonus mission. Nice, nice. There's someone was asking about 5-star rank up tickets. This is what I was saying. Once a month, we get a bonus mission that should have a 5-star rank up ticket in it. Okay, let's go ahead. We have like 6,000 card crafting cubes right now. Let's go ahead and just craft. Let's see. So we're going to craft this card up, guys, because what the hell? We might as well. We might roll blue stars on it. We might just get luck of all luck, and we might just craft straight blue stars on this thing. Oh, I also put a couple cheeky cards into this, and we got a 5 quality crit damage proc roll on the Luna card. Which is great, because this stat that's mind resist, you can't even roll anything particularly valuable here. You'd want all defense, I guess. All basic defense would be the best. But yeah, let's do it. Let's craft this sucker up. I think we need a few more cards, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're going to need a couple more cards. Let's just do that real quick. Oops. Oh, every time I see this, I just go grab it, because otherwise I'll forget about it. It just sits there and hides from me. We're going to craft up some cards here. What do we got? We can go ahead and feathers. Let's just do like a 30 here. We got to watch our gear up kits. They're very low. Very low. But we only need a couple more cards here. Oh. We haven't seen a 6-star card out of these in a while, honestly. Been kind of brutal. And you can convert Dimension Debris into gear up kits, but it does cost gold. And it is 2-to-1, so not optimal. Okay, let's see how we do here. Upgrade all. See how many water cards we end up with here. 2 more. That takes us to 20. Perfect. Okay. Cubes. Get all the way through the card. But we are just going to get as far as we can. We are normal card crafting our Luna Snow card to receive 1 new star that is going to be blue for 5 non-premium cards. Let's go. Gather around it, boys. Gather around it. All right, let's keep going. All right, we are crafting a second blue star on our Luna Snow card for 5 non-premium cards. 800 cubes. Everything looks good. Fire. Okay, we got a green, I mean, hitting 3 blue would be absurd, so. Let's see, we're good. Yep. Non-premium cards. Oh my god, why do they gotta make it nerve-wracking? Why you gotta do that? And it's a good stat, so don't get me wrong, I'm not mad. It's just my palms are sweating, guys. Alright. Let's just do it. We're crafting another blue star on this card right now. Let's go. Oh, it's a red. That's okay. We really like the ignore defense roll here, guys. That's really nice. Super happy to lock that in. Crowd control's fine. What do we got here? Yeah, 2,500. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit to finish this guy up. Hopefully we get 1 more blue star on those last 2. Yeah, I hope. We'll see. We'll get 2 more. That was fun, though. We almost got her. Gosh, guys, as soon as we can get 1 more card with Pierce, it is just going to be massive for our account. Absolutely huge. We're starving for it. Starving. There's like so many things that are right about to break. We could just get that little bit of Pierce. All right. Very nice. Let's see what's going on. Right. Yeah, like some Pierce for this a-hole. Let's just do like a 5-er. Not doing that again. Definitely not doing that again. We learned that lesson. It doesn't matter. He just needs like Garby because he's too strong. He doesn't need to use any of the power. I guess we could give him, I'm like overthinking this. I just don't want to screw it up. Let's not give him any extra power. He does not need any extra power. And I'm pretty sure this needs to be like that. I think this needs to be like that, but let's see how 9 does. I could be full of crap. Let's see how we do without all the buffs from Nick Fury on stage 9. This is very different from yesterday. What's up, Rosales? Good to see you. Smokeless Slaw, welcome back. Good to see you again. Albin, what's going on? The card crafting. Yeah, I know, that was intense. All right, let's see how this do. We got two crappy characters here. Sure, dude, give me some extra dodge rate. Let's see how we do. He doesn't need the ignore dodge striker. Let's just give him a little bit of damage. He does need crit rate and crit damage pretty bad, so giving him the extra is very nice. And that'll be fine for now. Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. Good to go. What's up, Ninja? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Oh, for the little, like, bonus album from the team up bonus or whatever? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I think Thor's gonna do I. Yeah, I think Thor's gonna do just fine. That feels good, guys. That feels really good. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's been such a jerk. And just like blasting him feels so good. Should have saved that tier 3 for after this, but whatever. Only thing is my health is depleting. Oh, yes, you betcha. We went over the rewards just a few minutes ago. Yeah, went over the whole shebang. It looks absolutely awesome. That was, yeah, how you die on a character that can't die. That crap right there. Yep. So crazy. Get up out of here with that crap, Gore. Get on up out of here. Oh, 5, slight delay, 4, 3. You let 4 play out, so 5, slight delay, 4, delay, 3. And then 6, right? Tier 4, tier 3. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, exactly. And it just got to the point there where like our damage was so high that I was far more concerned about just not dying than doing a proper rotation, because he was just going to kill him regardless. Okay, let's get some of the strugs out of the way here. Yeah, because now we can give, let's do Tony, because now we can give Nick Fury to Tony and hopefully alleviate a little bit of the pain from this clear, is what I'm hoping. With Tony, I don't think he needs the ignore dodge. We're going to try it without the ignore dodge. That's fine. Take Coulson. Extra damage. Extra damage. Take Strange for energy attack instead. That should have gone with Thor. And we'll give him that. He doesn't need that, but we'll give it to him anyways. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm even weighing like doing the full bingo. That's enough crystals on our account. We'll have like 18,000 by the anniversary. That's literally enough to clear the bingo on a free-to-play if I was patient enough. It's absolutely insane. I don't think that's the right play, but the rewards are nuts. But yeah, that's not the best way to build out our account, in my opinion. It would give us like small bits of power that are so absurd that they would just make a couple characters like it would be so much damage it would be like hard to use, basically. Oh my god, I hate this guy so much. Truly. Truly hate this guy. All day long with him. I freaking hate him. Starts a new account for like the anniversary. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, yeah. We did a couple videos on that if you want to check them out. We did like a full day 1 live stream where we did the entire day 1 of the game. It's like 8 hours and 40 minutes long, but it's all there. And then there's a free-to-play guide, account guide that kind of walks you through like how to get your account started on the channel as well if you want to check those out. Maybe he does need the ignore dodge. Crazy, man. I don't think the game particularly likes you doing gore before you're level 80. I kind of feel like that's what's going on. It's sort of telling you that you shouldn't be here yet. And like, if you've got ways around it, you can cheat it, but for the most part, it generally feels like that's the issue. I don't know why Tony feels worse than yesterday. It's weird. Oh, because we had it on stage 1, probably. Yeah, exactly what McCord said. And it's like, yeah. He's a bit spicy. He's a bit spicy. That's why I felt so much worse. I was like, why does this feel so much worse than yesterday? Yeah, exactly. I probably should have plugged an Ignore Dodge Striker in there, but honestly, I'm saving them for Gwenpool and Hulk. But I shouldn't save one for Hulk, honestly, because he's got plenty on his stupid, terrible obelisk that he has, so... Probably just let him ride. Dang, that was close to being good. This guy will be okay now. Hold the tier 3, because we should phase him here. There we go. Necrosword. And we're going to have to deal with these little cronies. Like Tony's ult can track him for the first like 2 attacks or 1 attacks of that 3 attack slash, but the last one's just absolutely bone him. He can't do it. He just can't handle it, man. It's too crazy. Oh my gosh, he is the worst for this. I honestly should adjust for like having a character that can clear this for Tony, because he struggles with it so bad. Yeah. And he's gone. There we go. Okay. Run around in circles some more. Crystals, you get a lot of crystals from just leveling characters. It'll be in like the challenges section of your menu. You get a lot of crystals just for ranking up characters and unlocking them. And then you can also get some crystals for linking an email to your account, which is something I recommend doing anyways. Yeah, and there's a lot of crystals that just come to you from playing the game when you first start. If you're trying to find that guy, follow that guide I made, I think I mentioned it, don't like hesitate to take a little extra time. You can stall out the guided quests, you can do a few things to make it so you don't have to rush for crystals so fast. I should pay attention here. Or has a nasty habit of making us suffer. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good at all. At all. So bad. Need to move. I need to move. Tony, you need to move. Stop shooting, bro. You need to move. Or you're gonna die. You must stop. You simply must. No problem at all. I hope it helps. Yeah, it does, for sure. Yes, we pre-registered. What's up, Gandhi? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Nice universal book there for us. We will take it. All right, moving on, moving on. We're just gonna, a couple of these clears on Gore. We're gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna do some on 1, some on 5, some on 9. Let's see here. Cool. So who's left? Gwenpool, Spider-Man, and Venom's there. So Star-Lord is our odd man out here. Yeah. So Star-Lord we could use for Thor, because otherwise we have no other use for him. Right? 3 more clears. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Good to go. All right. I think Gamora is my least favorite. Let's take care of her first. Cannot wait to get her to 80. I think I even put a favorite marker on her because I want to make sure to get her up to 80. What's up, Cristiano? Let's let's see here. She can struggle a little bit, so we're gonna give her some strikers, man. She's got some ignore dodge here. I almost want to double up the ignore dodge strikers for her, because we can now, I think. Yup, let's do it and see how that does. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for any epic quests. They're not looking too good for me personally. I think I'm going to pass on them for now. Maybe the next 10k crystals we get. Should have stalled a little bit. Got the delay, but that hit okay. Better with the ignore dodge. Much better with the ignore dodge, honestly. Oh, hey. Oh, where's that proc? Oh, boo. Too quick, I guess. Gosh, you can die so easy on this guy. That hurts, man. That hurts bad. That did not look good at all. Yeah, Necro sword me, bro. Necro sword me. There we go. Yeah, got to get that little delay with the proc on World Boss. Or it just doesn't line up right. Nice. I think we'll save the tier 3. Whoopsies. Go. Get a little healing on here while we can. Yeah, that's a really good call about cards. Getting those extra crystals, a lot of people should look at, you know, make sure you don't need to do any P card rerolling, stuff like that, where you need to lock crystals for 6 stars. It's a good opportunity to do that kind of stuff. God dang. Okay, hopefully we clip most of these little guys. Oh, I don't like the looks of this. Get out of there. Yes, get out of there would be nice, but we're not getting out. Let's change. Gotta click off my blue stacks because it's bugged out. 6, 3, 4, 5 on her. Yeah. Fine, we're gonna switch back to Glenpool probably. Line up a real rotation. We've got plenty of time, but not a lot of life, so gonna just let Gamora chill for a sec. Going into the 6 without Ben here. Woo! Team up skill for the save. Let's go. There we go. Sloppy, but done. All right. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. For us at least, we've got so many sure things that we can do with the crystals that it's really hard for gambling to be something I want to do. We're also going to get a P card for free, a tier 3 for free. You know, we're going to get so many free rewards that'll... A lot of this is going to be speculation until we get there because it, I won't really know what we need on the account until I see what we're getting for free because there's so much free stuff coming at us. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I was saying for like new players that don't know, this is just the start of the anniversary events. It's going to get crazy. Absolutely crazy. They do like, Just as all kinds of different events. Like it's not just this login and stuff. All right, let's clean this up here. We don't really need any strikers for Loki. He'll do just fine. Just need to make sure that we have characters for Loki. So. Get to it. Yeah, this is such a crazy setup for new accounts. It's honestly great. It's such a smart move. People thinking that the 10,000 crystals is like because the game's dying. The game's 10 years old. What it is a really, really smart marketing move to get new players and returning players back into the game. Because 10,000 crystals is enough to buy 11 uniforms, which is enough to basically cover your account in the meta. Like, close. I mean, granted, you're not going to have everything covered. But holy, that's enough to cover like all your ABXL characters, World Boss Legend characters, and supports. So it's a really smart move. It sets people up to be able to come back to the game and really be in a good position. Really would like to get him down to the sword before we go. No! Dope. You never get that. That was sweet. Nice. That was a solid rotation. Woo. This is stage 1. Hey, but gore's gore, man. That's no joke. I know it's old content, but... Nice, get him done and moving on to the next phase. I don't know. Nice, congrats on the Agent Venom bios. Boop, boop. Oh, I didn't show you guys what we got yesterday. We got a fully awakened chaotic ISO 8 with HP and physical attack on it, which is actually a really juicy reward. That is many millions of gold to make a fully awakened ISO 8. We are so close to dying here. Bust out the team up skill, make sure I don't. We'll gain some health. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and avoid that. Hit him with the 6. Let it play out a little bit, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 again. And hope that we don't die to all of these little goobers. But, barely hanging in there. No, 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 no. Get out of here, Gore. Oh, no, no, no. No, Gore, you ass. All right, there we go. One more to go. Get Loki in here. Nice and easy for the last clear. Nice, guys. I think that's 10 blast books. I think that puts us right on point for Mr. Doctor. Doctor, give me the news. All right, very nice. Yeah, I know. You saw nothing, Albin. You saw nothing. It makes it more fun, right? It makes it a little more spicy. It's boring just watching me be good at World Boss Legend and clearing it quickly. Who wants that? You think Luna for the anniversary? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe, maybe. It's been a while. It's been a while. Ah, but poorly timed. Thought I could sneak it in there. God, I love how wonky you can do Loki's rotation sometimes and still get away with it. Oh, bull. I don't think we're going to get a tier 4 selector, if I'm being honest. If I'm picking from the characters that they showed on that splash screen, however, I'd have to look one more time. But what was it? Like Venom, Iron Man, Black Widow, I think? Was Hulk on there? Because maybe Hulk. I don't know. We'll see. Get up there, buddy. 2, 6, 5, 4. Total waste of my tier 3 and 4. We will get a premium selector almost assuredly. That's what I meant by the other events that we like haven't even talked about yet. They'll do like a crafting event or something where you have to like run dispatch missions to collect certain items and then use them in the craft tab to craft certain things, and that for the last couple years has been where the premium tier 2 selector has been. So we got a lot of this. Is going to be wild, guys. This is going to be super fun. Everybody spending all these crystals. This is going to be a blast. I'm super excited. I'm honestly dreading a little bit all the questions about where people should spend their crystals, but we'll definitely make a dedicated video, super wordy, super nerdy, where I'll break down all the different places a new or free-to-play player might want to consider spending their crystals. Maybe we'll try to do like a priority list, a rough priority list, because of course I don't want to tell people exactly what I think they should do with their crystals, but some advice is always nice. All right, guys, clean those up. We can work on our Doctor Strange a little bit. So let's do that. We've got ABXL. Let's see how far we can push Strange. Okay. I want to go here because we might be able to get a clutch little bit of materials or something here. Probably not, but worth a shot. Yeah, it's crazy, Saj. People were asking for so long for them to boost the tier 4 materials, and they sure did. Just like in the last year, they have. It kind of went unnoticed because I feel like they did it a little bit of time, but they've kept doing it, adding them in events, adding them here, adding them there, and now it's starting to feel like really good for the tier 4s. I feel like it's going to start to get to the point where we're over one a month now. If you're really trying, you should be able to get one a month with relative ease for a non-like native tier 2 or tier 3. Yeah. Very cool. What's going on, brother? You feeling generous today? Or are you feeling like highway robbery? Let's find out. Okay. Very respectable numbers. Very respectable. These gears are spendy. They're a bit juicy. They're a bit fruity. Okay. And an 8. Okay. Need more TCP. All right. Looking pretty good, guys. We're getting there. 1.5 more gears to go. And we are just getting ready for blast off. I think speaking of blast off, yep, that was our 10th blast book. So now we are good on blast books for Strange. Good to go there. Just starving for tier 3 materials, obviously. Already back up to 1400 carbonadium after tier 4ing a character 2 days ago. Pretty hysterical. Gotta love it. Some of that is from shops. I believe I did a purchase from... we did the Alliance shop. I think we did our Otherworld battle currency. Yes, we spent those out. So we've pretty well spent all our currencies, but yeah, it's looking really good. And then next week from Zombie Survival, we should get doubles. We should be able to get both Soul of the Faltine and Carbonadium. Is the hope, at least. That's the plan for sure. Getting those tier 4 materials from this new event quest. Yeah, let's do it. We've got some boost points now. It's 8 energy. Ouch. So yeah, it's fine because I think it's a single run, right? But still. Yowzers. All right. Get into her. I know. I'm loving all the hype, Walter. It's great. I love to see it. It's so funny. Like last night when they posted that stuff, I was working on some things on the computer and hanging out in Discord and stuff, and I was watching people's reaction, and people were like, "Oh, dead game," and then the Discord proceeds to just completely explode with everybody talking about the game, talking about what they're gonna buy, sharing their little screenshots of their scores and stuff from the little report cards. Like, dude. It's genius. It's good. It's a good move. You love to see really good moves by Netmarble, and that's a really good move. It's got people hyped, and that's what they need right now. Now they need some, like, let's be real, guys, like, slam dunk the sauce with some good updates now. Now if you guys can just, like, sync some quality updates around the anniversary, they will be cooking. I think this next little thing we're going to get is just a little bit more tide you over until we get to the anniversary, but that big update for the anniversary, they nail it. It'd just be absolutely huge for the game. Okay, so yeah, you get some tokens. And you go here, and then you get some more tokens, I would imagine. Yeah, we've got, actually... Some funsies. What do we got? What are we at? Oh, we're only at an hour here. Let's we can do some fun stuff for some tier 4 materials really quick. And then before we go, we'll do some more account help for people. And we'll try to get in our ABXL too. Like to do that on stream. Too much pressure though. It's crazy. That's like harder for me than World Boss because I used to run ABXL and like my characters were strong enough that I would get a respectable score, but I never really tried that hard because I didn't really need to. And I'm finally at the point where I want to like try to push score eventually, so I'm trying to like learn how to play ABXL. There's a lot of nuance to playing it well, and since I'm not even super good mechanically at the game, we got a ways to go, but that's part of the fun. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what kind of crafting event we're going to get, Sahaj. I have a feeling we're going to get the crafting event that gives us the premium tier 2 character selector. So I don't think we're going to get that one. But, my friend, I would be surprised if we didn't get a free CTP somewhere in all this madness. That's what I'm saying, guys. There's going to be rewards everywhere. It'll be crazy. Gonna be crazy. All right, we got one more, right? Yeah. One more here. Get some more of these, and let's go see if we can't get some. We're probably going to get a lot of gold. Hey, but you know what? These chests are a win-win for us. We're broke as hell. So whatever we get out of them is good news for our account. Man, I guess I haven't talked about that much. Our tier 4 Thor, guys, no regrets. For me, on this account. Of course, it's personal for everybody. Tier 4s especially. Oh, I got no regrets with this guy. He is tearing stuff up. I do so much farming. So much story mode, dispatch mode, this, that, the other. He just cooks on auto, man. I don't know what it is about the way he uses his moves, but he just blitzes through stages. It's absolutely awesome. Absolutely loving the tier 4 Thor. Yeah, dude. The gold struggle is real right now. For sure. All right, let's grab these so we can finish this up too real quick. I have no problem opening our rift. We'll be just fine. In fact, let's do it and we'll get our hard crafting cubes. We're gonna need some more boost points because we need 10 dimension stage, which is no problem. Let's do our alliance battle participation real quick. We got female, universal villain, and combat villain. Today's a pretty good day. Oh no. I might lose power. I don't think so, but it's not a very nice day out here in Oregon today. The wind is gusting. The sky is very, very gray. Just like me. You know, I'd be lying to you guys if I wasn't getting some satisfaction out of watching people who have been playing this game forever and have super stacked accounts just being completely befuddled by free-to-play and new player choices and just like honestly being kind of nasty to people in Discord, but then they're starting to just get like pwned by everybody being like, nah, dude, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Because they talk about like characters we don't even have access to. I'm like, why? You're telling us this character's not meta, but we can't even get the character that you think is meta. That kind of stuff cracks me up, man. It's fun. Noon blue. There you go. All right, Gamora, tag out. Whew. That was close. That was close. I absolutely love Gwenpool's uniform, if for no other reason than the animations on it. I absolutely love the like cheeky, weird, pink comic book panel theme she's got going on. Absolutely love it. Gamora will absolutely be on the list of things I wish I would have done differently for this account, and that is what made me literally say what I just said, was that we have Gamora, and she does so little for our account. So little. Nice lead. Nice lead. That's what she's got for us right now. And that's partially like my bad because of how I built out the account, but it's also because I just don't think that's a very good choice early on. I wish all the time that she was Black Widow. I wish that all the time. Yep. I wish that she was Venomous Black Widow. She is not. And that's okay. It's not like terrible. It wasn't a terrible mistake or anything. It's a great uniform. It just won't shine for us till later. It's for like specific uses, and you need her built, and you need a built account, and then she'll be like, oh yeah, this is super strong. But until then, it's kind of just like, I don't know. He's alright. I think we can. No, he doesn't add any bonuses, but at least we'll get the 6-star bonus, right? And Loki's canceling, and we are good. I think actually you might get. Nope, I'm surprised Morgan Le Fay doesn't have like a little team up bonus with one of these guys. Interesting. Oh, Burn Striker. Good idea. Could have done that. I don't have a lot of striker options though at all. I don't even know if I have like a Burn Striker. We would have to go way down the list to get to that, and I'm fine just interrupting him with the 5. For now, we're not. You'll see. We're still in that limbo, guys. I'll try and push here, but we're still in that limbo where we're not quite scoring high enough that we're close to another good reward. We're kind of stuck in a limbo. So we'll let these guys gather up. 3, 5, 4. Ba-boom. I think it's interesting when people say Loki's boring to play in AVX. I really don't get that. I think it's just because they've been doing it for so long, is my guess, is kind of what they mean. Because he's actually really interesting to play in AVX comparatively. He's only one of the only characters where you actually have to like pay attention to other elements going on and use your moves in a specific way to do things. I fired that up and I'm not going to get the cancel. And that is why Normal Noob suggested a Burn Striker, because otherwise you have to line this up right at the beginning. Yeah. Exactly. You got to get that burn going right out the gate. I'm going to try and focus and watch my time and stuff. Oh, wow. Screwed that rotation up so bad. Yeah, that was all. Yeah, and then we got Hulk for ABL too. So. We'll see. I might hold off on that. Sometimes holding the ABL for off stream is better because I'll reset it a lot trying to get a better score sometimes, and that does not make for good streaming content per se. Yeah, look at the difference in damage. Crazy. All right, big rotation. Go, should be up over 2. Yep, yep. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, fingers. Don't be fat. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, exactly. About 215. You gotta stop. Alright. Nice, and now we'll hold for the 5. And we'll just get in here with the 1 and the 2. A little extra damage. And then start spamming the 5. There we go. That's what that needs to look like. And we'll line this up so we can get the big rotation. As soon as the 3's off cooldown, we'll gather up all our creepos here and go. Boom. Cancel here soon. I think I can do one more, I think. Hopefully. Oh, I got greedy. I got greedy. No, I screwed it up. That's okay. We're just gonna play it out, I think. Got way greedy there. And screwed myself. I'll restart it if we can't get 7 mil, because that's the gap we're stuck in, is between like 7 million and the next reward. But if we can't get 7 mil, I want to restart because I want the tokens. But I think we'll be just fine. Got to finish this out. Get through the shield. There we go. Yep. Yeah, the 10 mil is just hard to get to still at this point, honestly. I was actually probably like milliseconds behind. When would the burn season end? Any idea? I don't know. Nice. Graphs McCore on the gear. Last one was 6. Very nice. Alright. That'll be just fine. We'll get our collection token supply chest here so we can keep working very, very slowly on our team-up collections. Alright, we got that done. I will save ABL. We don't need to do it right now. I want to try and get a good score. Let's grab that, because that's really what we were after. 26 boost points. I'll just bite the bullet on a little bit of energy here in a minute. Let's go ahead and open our rift. Holy moly. That's a lot of rifts. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. See if we can't just drop like 2 runs into this and complete it, or something like that. A couple runs. See how it goes. We usually end up getting some help from the Alliance and our friends. Honestly, these get completed so fast. I have to pay attention. I think I mentioned that a while ago. Like, I can't open one up and then turn and talk to my wife for 5 minutes and then go to do it. That thing's gonna be done. Gosh, it's so dark outside. It's crazy. It's gonna rain. But it does that here. We get so much rain. The Alliance is almost full, guys. I'm not the leader. I've like tried to say that as much as I can to people. I'm not the leader, so I'm not controlling who comes in and out. I don't know the leader. This is just a random Alliance that I joined because it had a level 30 shop. But yeah, it's. I think there's a couple spots left still. But like I said, I don't really have control over who goes in them. But I do encourage people to please come join the Alliance. Absolutely. Chat's been active. It's been crazy. Take care, Normal Noob. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Oh, this was the room. I could have blown up the whole room. I don't even know how to play this game. Yeah, I thought about it, Anastasis, but that thought left my head so quickly. It's brutal to get to level 30. It takes time, and we would be shafting ourselves out of so much materials. What I'll probably do is just get to know the leader of this alliance and make sure that he does, I think, or they do kick inactive players and stuff, so. And honestly, at this point, half the alliance is people from the stream. So it almost is our alliance. I'm just not the leader of it. That's not true. There's like 10 or 15 people in the alliance from the stream. Nice. I feel too guilty leaving like the whole rift for everyone else to do. That's why I do 2 runs, in case anyone was wondering. I feel like an absolute butthole just like opening it, dipping in once, and then being like, yes, finish my rift for me. No. Streamer privilege. I don't know what am I doing? What am I doing? In fact, Thor is so fast on auto that I don't even think I can go faster on manual. I can make him kill bosses faster, but it's even hard to like speed him up. Hey, honey. Okay. No sleep. I did not sleep super well. I was excited about 10,000 crystals and crazy crap in Marvel Future Fight, and it kept me up. I'm not gonna lie. That announcement was insane. Faster, Thor, faster. You're going too slow, brother. Too slow. Actually, this might be one of the only rifts that Loki's gonna do significantly faster because he clips this whole room in one rotation. If you do it right. Yeah, he gets it done in about 1:30. A little slow on that one, honestly. There we go. Oh, sure. Yeah. If I wanted this to be faster, this is our dispatch team, guys. This isn't for, like, when I do actual rift farming, I'll put, like, Nick Fury in here and totally change this around. Doesn't look the same. We're just dipping in to get the completion real quick and get the credit for our event. Like so. And then we just need to... We'll just wait for that to tick to 30, and that's good enough for me. We'll just eat a little bit of extra energy on the last couple runs. Yeah, Kyle, hang tight. We're gonna do a few account helps towards the end of the stream here, which we're getting close to. So here, very briefly, we'll be getting into some account help for folks. But before we do, nice. Come on now. Come on, Agent Venom. Waiting 40 seconds for that to tip over. I think 30 is a round number that we want. Maybe not. What? Math's not my strong suit. No. Oh, it's not 28. Okay. So, grab our team that needs XP. Yeah, see, because we can only do 8 runs. They get so expensive without boost points. It's crazy. They're like 12 energy per run. Grab these goodies while we're waiting. Some Midnight Suns tokens, huh? Oh, grab those for sure. We're all done with that for today. Me too, McCor. We'll see what happens. It is a small chance, so I never let myself get too excited. Yeah. Believe it or not, I like that. I'm just going to do it. I hate... Oops, that was the wrong thing, but that's fine too. We're just going to grab all these. I want these boost points. We're just going to go ahead and grab it. I hate spending energy on dimension missions without boost points. It drives me nuts. It's so inefficient. It's the same amount of energy that we're going to lose, but we get a second GBR run. We get our Soul of the Fountain, yada, yada, yada. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but this way I don't have to run these without boost points. And principally, I like that more. Right. Nice, some more crystals. And let's go get our mats. All right, grab some tier 4 stuff here. So we've got a selector, right? And I don't think it's very massive. No, but a nice, interesting that they give you 60 carbo over 50 Soul of the Faltine. I believe it's 3 tier 2 guided quests. I think it's 3 tier 2 guided quests, then a tier 3, then 3 tier 2s, then a tier 3. I think that's how it plays out now. That's like 96% sure. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think Carbo here just because of the extra 10 materials, honestly. Because we can always shift into Soul of the Faltine from our shop purchases and bring that up if we need to. So let's take the extra number. Yeah, and then we go to our shop here from the event. Now that we've got all our tokens, we're going to purchase this chest here. There's nothing else in here is worth it over this big boy here. Woo! Yummy. Absolutely awesome. How are we looking now? Yes, sir. That is so crazy. We've got 1,800 carbo and we tier 4 Thor 2 days ago. Oh, golly, I love it. Feels good, man. Feels good. All right. There she blows. All right. I want to look at one more thing here on our Doctor Strange. So he currently has a 0.8% crit rate, mini rage. It's decent. But if I'm remembering right, we may have locked it. We picked up this. We'll wait to see about, yeah, we lose crit rate. What he's got on is pretty good. This is better, for sure. But, yeah, interesting. And then he gets ignore defense from it. Interesting. Yeah, we got that obelisk we may end up putting on Strange. We'll see. Well, he could use some work on his ISO 8s. All right, guys, let's do a little account help real quick. What do you say? So if you want us to take a look at your account, go ahead and put your IG in chat. We prefer to look at newer-ish accounts, like people that actually need help. And we're not trying to look at people's flexy accounts. We'll probably do that someday, just for fun, so people can flex. But looking for people who are actually looking for some guidance or some help, and who haven't had their accounts looked at by us recently. And I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have a particularly fair way to do this right now, so I'm just trying to get people who have been on the streams for a long time, or are people I know are newer to the game.
Pick a number, who's ever closest. Yeah.
Grab these. I think I have you on my friends, or if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I got 3. We're going to start with 3 here. And then we will probably do 3 more after that, depending on how time goes. All right. Yeah, I think you are on my friends list, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in here. Either on the friends list or actually on the friends list. Oh. Hey, now. There we go. Don't forget your assemble points. Did I pass you? No? Where you were in here? There you are. There you are. All right, let's start with your cards. Take a look here. You got your strangers. This guy here, even though you got good rolls on the stats, really consider re-rolling this because 1 quality is very low. You're missing out on a lot of stats here. Even though this is very good. That's why I say consider, because you got decent stats here. But you also got 2 not very good stats. So yeah, re-roll your Doctor Strange card here. This one, you'd be able to get much better stats. Same here. This one could have much better stats. You're going to want to re-roll this. Get your hands on some 6-star cards. Do some re-rolls for sure. You have probably been pumping all your 6-star cards into this bad boy, which is fine. But you're going to get a lot, and I mean a lot of account power from re-rolling these cards. So much that I would say just hold off on everything else. You need to re-roll these 2 cards. You're missing an all attacks proc. You're missing, like, these should be probably around 4 quality or better, ideally. If you can get them there. You don't want to waste too many cards into re-rolling. I would particularly focus on the Doctor Strange cards, because you'll replace these 2 before you replace these, since they have the Pierce. But yeah, you got a lot of room. You can get power, which is nice. You can get a lot of power out of these cards by a couple re-rolls. That'll do you a lot of good. Hey, looking good. Swords are looking good. What's your cooldown from your swords? Yeah, haven't been nice. You haven't paid attention to that, which is fine. So as you're working on your swords, which there's a 30% discount right now, guys, on swords. Cooldown reduction on your swords is really nice. I would just wait. Like, you could maybe re-roll the ones with 4. If you were feeling like it, I would not re-roll the ones with 3. But yeah, this looks pretty good. It's a good start for your swords. Looking in, yeah, you're just starting out, right? This account is not very old, if I'm not mistaken. So you are right cracking out the gate here. Yep. So yeah. So yeah, hold off. Like, yeah, if you can, like, I think that's pretty sound advice. I would re-roll those 2 Doctor Strange cards as soon as possible. I think you're going to get a ton of account power there, and then shift back into finishing up your Luna card. Just because you can get all that power easily now. Yeah, perfect. Okay, looking good. So you're a little shy on uniforms, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. Like, you've got 3 characters here that can clear World Boss Legend, which means you can build 3 full teams before you need to worry necessarily about having more uniforms. But you just want to watch out for the fact that you have 3 carries to last you basically till the anniversary. I don't know if you have any more guided quests. You probably do. Are you, like, on your tier 3 guided quest right now, McCore? Where are you at in that process? Because that'll probably change. Yeah, if you have some more guided quests, gosh, there's not really any more unis. The only other ones in there that are valuable at this point are Shuri's, and which won't really help you for a carry. And that's kind of it. So yeah, just waiting for anniversary. You're doing good, man. Just keep building out. You're doing great. Keep working on your cards. They'll give you a lot of account power. Keep pushing. You can bring up your, like, relevant supports to tier 3 in the meantime. Things like that. Yeah, you got M'Baku. Nice. You need a tier 2 advancement ticket for him. Looking good. You got your Dr. Voodoo. Yeah, you got a really solid start. It's really just going to be about managing your teams until you get to the anniversary and you can get a bunch of uniforms. You get a bunch of support unis, carries, all that good stuff. You're on the second tier 3? Okay. And do they offer the Venomous uni in the guided quest? I don't remember. I don't think so. They offer you some other crappy uni. Probably like the Black Vigilante one, which you don't want. So, yeah. I think you got to just kind of hold off. You could, Makor, if you get to a point where you're like feeling stuck because you don't have another character that can clear World Boss Legend or something, if you can get it at a 40% discount, you can consider that. You just weigh the Crystal Cross versus how long you're going to have to wait to actually get any unis. But there you go. Hopefully a little bit of that helps. You're doing great. Looks really good for the start of an account. All right. Get on to our second one here. What's up, Kush? Did I miss something? Probably. I'm gonna start missing stuff. You guys are great. This chat's getting busy. I love it. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Absolutely awesome. Let's take a look at our friend here. Oh, old. Yeah, old uni. I thought you were like talking to me.
He is.
Okay, let's take a look at your cards. Woo-wee. So how old is this account? What are we looking at here? If you share whatever you can, whatever you're comfortable sharing. The more info we have, the easier it is to give you advice. Because you got some good premium cards here, brother. This is spicy. Cooldown max HP.
1 year.
1 year? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is looking great. It looks like you kind of know, you know the basics of your cards. It looks like you know what you're after. You're after the Pierce. You look like you know what you're doing rolling stats. You got great stats rolled on your secondary stats. It's looking good. There's not much to tell you here besides, I guess good advice with this would be to make sure to focus where you can. Don't get spread too thin. Like work on a card, get it fully crafted kind of thing. Absolutely, yes. The wife is up and has joined the live stream. All right, so swords are looking pretty good. You could grab a lot more cooldown reduction from your swords if you want. Something to watch out for. Yeah, these could use work, and you've got the discount right now, so look at your swords. These could use some work for sure. Of course, it's RNG as well, but you've just got room where you could get some upgrades. You could get this down to 1 pink sword, hopefully, with like a good 4 or 5 gem sword, and then free up that slot to get your last sword element in here and balance this out. But it looks good. And the cards are really good. And then uniforms. Let's see here. You got Ghost Rider and Strange. You got some strong options for tier 4s. Dude, probably take that discount in tier 4 Strange, for the anniversary. I would think. Nice, grats, Anastasis. Did you get decent stats, or is it just crap stats with 7 quality? Yeah, I think that's a good play. With the 15% discount, you've got him like ready to rip, dude. And there you go. You got a lot of good options. And then, you've got some really good tier 4 options here with Gwenpool and Ghost Rider. See about your support unis are looking pretty dang good. Sorry about the doggo in the background. She might do some grumbling here. Ah, the new keyboard has arrived. Excellent. You're bringing up Hulk, I'm sure. Agent Venny's uniform. Do you have any other like specific questions? Yeah, because like you've clearly got a pretty good head for what you're doing here. If there's anything specific you want help with, though, like you've got your supports coming up, you've got great carries. Like you're these are like meta uniforms mostly, except for ones I can tell are just from a little while ago, that you've had on your account for a bit. Yeah, the stats aren't great, Anastasis. That's a bummer. Dark Stash, because here in Brazil, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, I got you. I think you're on the right path, my friend. I would just keep kind of doing what you're doing. You're killing it over here. Your supports look good. If some of these supports are old purchases, they're still all really relevant. So you've got a lot of super good support set up on your account. A couple targeted uniforms, you know, like Agent Venom. Are you probably going to pick up Null? Do you have Null? I didn't see where your Null daddy's at. Yeah. You thinking about building Null for the anniversary? Yeah, leave it for now, Anastasis. Just enjoy that number at least. Let yourself enjoy it for a little bit. Because, yeah, this is looking great. Yeah. You got it. You got it, my friend. And you got Agent Venom coming up. You could consider a way to possibly finagle Agent Venom's artifact if you don't have it yet during the anniversary. And that would be a big one if you're building up Null. Very cool. Looking really good, man. Looking really good. All right, let's get on to one more here. Did I not put that in right? Whoever's that was? Oh, I can't remember. Probably not. I probably saw something else as your IGN. Like you were just shouting out Nepal. Is that it? Huh. I wonder why it didn't like what I put in here. Let's try that. There we are. All right. Let's do it. So what you got? How long you been playing? What you got? What you got? No problem, Lucas. Hopefully it helps. It wasn't a ton, but your account's looking good. Good direction. Or that needs a little bit of love.
6 months.
Nice. Looking good, man. Good cards for 6 months. Pretty good. These two cards people will troll you for. They'll tell you they're bad. You know, and I'm realizing, guys, that's really what it is. You can see. Cards with cooldown duration as a main stat get trolled. They get dunked on hard. They're great when you first start. That's why people rail against them so hard, I think, because they consider them new player traps. So they really, really hate them. Because basically what happens is when you first start an account, you look at this card and you say physical attack, ignore defense, cooldown duration, all attack, bonus crit damage. This is amazing. Cooldown duration, which are stats that completely cap pretty easily, get capped, then these cards lose value. And they're just not as good as some of the other cards. It also has to do with the secondary stats here for sure. But I think that's a big part of it. Because you'll notice most of the cards people dunk on have cooldown duration as a main stat. But they're really, really good out the gate. So nice 7 quality on this card too. Terrible stats, but that's always fun. It's the same thing, like just enjoying that number, right? So eventually you might replace these. You might want to, like, especially the Loki card people dunk on super hard. You might want to craft accordingly, right? So like I wouldn't be shooting for 6 stars on a card you're likely to replace eventually. But yeah, and that's why people dunk on this card, because this one's particularly bad compared to like really good premium cards. And this one's okay because like they're saying in chat, you can get all attacks at least here. So this ends up being a decent card. This one you're likely to replace. So I would be careful with re-rolling and crafting it. For now, this is a great card. You have got great stats rolled on it. This is great. Everything about this is great. Everything about this is great except for that's sad. I'm sorry to see that. This is like something you kind of just hate to see. 5 blue stars. Oof. How are we doing here? Lightning resist movement speed. Yeah, I could use some better stats here. But yeah, it's 6 quality. I do see that. So you're getting a lot of stats out of the rest of this. Oh, you even got like a good physical attack star here. Good max HP blue star. Crazy. You know the drill there, though. I mean, the 6 quality is nice, but these stats, you know, you'll have to weigh that. Like these stats, 2 of these are not very desirable, and the energy attack's good, but you'll just have to reroll accordingly. Looks good, though. You got a lot of good cards there. But yeah, the main things, you'll probably replace this, so be careful crafting it. Assess your quality versus stats you've rolled, benefits versus costs. Looking at the swords, they look good. This is really spicy. No doubt about it. Because, yeah, like Kush said, you can get cooldown reduction on your swords. I wasn't even aware of just how much you could get and how crazy you could make that. But you can, with relative ease, get about 10% cooldown just on your swords like that. So, yeah, something to consider because you don't have it here. I did not know you could do that before Kush showed me. You can re-roll all these secondary options with another 6-gem sword. Doesn't have to be awakened. Awakening's free. It's up to you. But yeah, you can re-roll these so that you get cooldown reduction on all your swords. Am I seeing this right? You have none, right? Am I reading that correctly? Justice. Yeah. So, and this is where cooldown reduction starts to drop off on your cards because you can get like 15% here. And then that makes the cards that have it, it just becomes excessive. And then you end up going, well, where can I get rid of cooldown reduction? Because I have too much of it, you know? All right. Looking at your uniforms. You said this account was about 6 months old? If that's the case, you want to watch out for these old uniforms. You've got a lot of them. Am I remembering that right, or was that someone else's? Did you say that this one was about 6 months old? And yeah, by the way, you do have I'm sure you have plenty of cooldown from your cards right now. But just like a future situation for your swords. It's sort of the more optimal way to do that down the road. Because yeah, you've got a lot of old unis here. You got Back to Basics, old Sharon Rogers, old Ghost Rider, old Thor. Okay. Yeah, watch out for old unis. A lot of the guided quests try to sell you old unis. If you've already bought them, don't panic. You're fine. A lot of these actually are good enough to work for you. But just be careful with that. You really want to make sure you're watching for like the most recent uniform for any given character. Because usually a uni behind is a lot of power behind. Yeah, I would look at picking up a couple of really solid DPS carry uniforms. You've got a couple here that'll probably function in early World Boss Legend for you. But yeah, he probably picked it up on the last seasonal sale. Yeah. Build him up. Yes. This is a very good uniform. Sorry, I misunderstood what you guys are saying. Yes, this is a very good uniform. This is a great example of an older uniform that still is going to do work for you. So, great idea to build him up. And grab yourself maybe a couple really strong, really current carry uniforms for the anniversary and build up your supports. You need supports really bad. Just like me. You've got Riri coming up. You just need her uni anniversary, obviously. You get like Sif coming up, things like that. Just get your supports built out. Yeah, you've got Sif here. Or that's Valkyrie. You've got Valkyrie. Where's Sif? I don't know if you have Sif built up yet. But yeah, you can grab Sif. Grab her uniform. Great support for the anniversary. And just build up that support structure. Flesh that out. Oh, you've got a lot of unis down here, brother. Ronin's a great support uniform right now. Isn't that the CTP of energy? Yeah, so you got a CTP of energy from that one? Grats, Goober! You nice, dude. Grats, man. Shred some stuff with those claws. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would just try to hone in on a couple really good meta carries that balance out your account well. Look at your ABXL coverage when you're picking who you're going to take for like DPS carry uniforms, and then just build out your support unis. and get all that. And then focus. Another thing that you could fall into really easily here is spreading yourself way too thin. You have a lot of characters that need building, and if you try to like build 5 of them at a time, everything's going to feel really slow and you'll miss out on getting power earlier that you need. So like, you know, take Black Bolt, focus on getting him tier 3 and building him up to 80, getting him real strong. For a first tier 4, that's a good question. I love this uniform. I love the way it plays. I love the V-pad. Yeah. Yeah, zombie cap could be good for you for AVX. As far as your first tier 4 goes, I would advise you, honestly, to just check out that video we made. And if you want, just skip to the part where it breaks down picking your first tier 4 at the end. And it goes over like scoring Hulk, Thor, Gwenpool, and Loki or something, and I just kind of break down the different ways those will help your account as a tier 4, because I can't see inside your account. You're the one who can see what you need. Like if you still need to push dispatch, consider someone that'll help you build your dispatch team. If you're really struggling in World Boss Legend, consider someone who's really strong in World Boss Legend, right? An all-arounder is a really good choice for your first tier 4. Jean Grey would be a very expensive first tier 4, but depending on the materials you have, if this is 6 months old, you could, in theory, finish Jean up by the anniversary, get her to 80, ready to tier 4. You should have a bunch of tier 4 materials piled up already, so you could tier 4 an all-arounder like Zombie Cap or Thor, or probably not Zombie Cap, but I don't know, an all-arounder for your account to help push in dispatch and stuff, and then on the anniversary lock in that 15% discount on Jean Grey or one of your native tier 2s. Where's your Doctor Strange 2? There he is. I would definitely get the Zombie Strange uniform around the anniversary. But yeah, there you go. I would consider that. If you think you can do a discount, basically what I'm saying is if you haven't used your first discount, right? So you get a 40% discount on a tier 4, theoretically, right? So you could use that discount now on a tier 1. Go watch that video, or the end of it at least. Choose which one you want. You could upgrade it to tier 4, and then just save until the anniversary, which would be a couple weeks, probably after you tier 4 that, 3 weeks maybe. And then lock in Jean Grey for the 15% discount and start burning through her gears with the discount around the anniversary. Because keep in mind, you're going to get a lot of extra materials death from all these events. So you're going to get a lot more tier 4 materials. But it's up to you with what you think you can manage before the anniversary. But yeah, pick up your Zombie Strange, pick up your supports. Jean Grey's really strong, and since you have her and you have her uniform, I don't think it's bad advice to get the use out of her while you still can. You've already invested in her. She's got a freaking CTP agreed on her. She'll still probably do work for you in timeline battle for now with that CTP agreed on her. You take her to tier 4. I don't know. I know she's not meta, but I mean, considering your options, she might do some work for you. There you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps some. All right, let's see here. What time we got? We're at just about 2 hours. You can try, Goobers. That sucker's almost full up, y'all. Yeah. 3 spots left, and I know there's people waiting for 1 or 2 of those spots, so we'll see what it looks like. And I think our freaking alliance is active as hell here. We got everybody logging in. Oh, nope. But these might be people. See, I'll talk to the leader about maybe kicking these guys. Have a great day, honey. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do 1 or 2 more account helps here if anybody's interested. Get a couple more IGNs really quick. Yeah, Goober, what's your account? We can look at it really quick. That's fine. And somebody else too that was asking before. I know there were several other people asking. Yeah, Cavendish is the name of the alliance. I don't know. Is that your? There's your account name. Like, give me that account name, goober. Whew. Come on, brain, you can do it. All right, all right, all right. What do you got? Level 63, 71 agent level. Tasty cards, man. Where's your strange cards? Don't got them yet? No, you got them. How old's this account? Where's your strange cards? You're bamboozling me. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Yeah, that's all I needed to know. I was like, where are them strange cards at? You're hiding them. Looking good. You got 3 blue stars. Yup, yup, yup. Craft it up. Craft it up. Get your proc for HP. There's your PvP splash. Good cards otherwise. Pretty bad secondary stats on that one. You did get the all basics in a 5 quality, so you know. I love this card. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're in a spot here where you're like weighing the quality versus the stats. This is close, but it could kind of go either way. All attacks cool down and stuff with the 6 quality is so nice. Yeah, yeah, man. Cards look good. Cards look good. You have a rage as well? Okay, yeah, I saw that. You said you had a couple CTPs. Cards are looking pretty darn good. You need a better energy sword. ASAP. This is poopy. But you know that. So get on it, because you got a 30% discount right now. Right meow. Make these swords a little better. You get a bunch of power there. Alright, you got a rage, huh? You got a rage sitting around? What you got? What you got? You got an energy on your Wolverine. Grats on the tier 3 Wolverine. Very nice. Okay. I believe rage goes here is the answer, honestly, homie. I don't think there's much of an argument for anyone else. I mean, I imagine you're going to build your strange in pretty short order, and as long as that's the plan, I would not slap the rage on him yet. Gosh, yeah, and you've got an ignore dodge 1%, which is nice, but it is not a rage. I think, no, yeah, so don't put it on him yet, but I think, like, the call, like, I honestly think hold it. I think it's worth, like, depending on when you're going to build your strange, but after you build Wolverine up, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not saying tier 4, like, this guy at tier 380 with a rage is going to cook for you. I just don't know who else you'd put it on over strange, you know what I mean? They just wouldn't give you as much value as putting it on Doctor Strange. And since they can be so rare, yeah, I mean, rockin' Lifestyle Series 1, I would not necessarily put it there because her uniform's seasonal. Yeah, I'm thinking Rage to Strange is the call. Just build him up. Keep the Rage in your inventory until you build him up, just in case, because you never know what's going to come out between now and then. And then that's probably a good spot for your Rage. Oh, you've already got a Rage on your Grumpool. Nice. Very nice. Better ISO weights on her. Some extra stats. You milk her. She's got the Rage. Beef her up. Doing good, man. It looks really good. What you got here? Another Rage? Okay. Does Venom work alright with a proc? I know he's like really World Boss Legend strong. I watched the video a while ago. It's been a minute. He should work with a proc, right? but better with a rage proc for ABX, I assume, obviously. Yeah, dude, something good. That's what I would do. I would save that rage and I would put it on Doctor Strange after you build him. Keep your supports coming up. You got some support unis you can buy for the anniversary. You can consider null, or you could just go with a hero team for PvP. There you go. Yeah, man, get in there and tear stuff up. All right. Yeah. Trying to, you got 2 of her gears done already? Nice. So you're using your first discount on Gwenpool then? I take it. Has a delay on 5? Okay, yeah. So you need like a mini rage or rage. There you go. Yeah, I agree with Alvin on the rage for sure. Okay, let's get one more in here. I want this fellow here. Ramadoom. Because of what you specifically said. Oops. Oh, put it in here, right? It'll probably work better. There we go. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. So, how long have you been playing Ramadoom? This a new account? Looks like you're pretty new. Yeah, just getting started, it looks like. 11 days. Okay. So, you're stuck on 5-4. And you've got the strange cards. And you've got the voodoo lead. How did I break that down, dude? So many people are asking about Maximus, and all I have is like... I basically had what you have right now. I had a rage, proc. This one's dodge based. You want to crit. That's probably a big part of your problem, brother. You need a crit based rage. So can I look at your details? I've never done these kind of like account reviews before. Probably not. I don't think I can look at like. No. So you're gonna want to look at your stats, and if you look at your dodge, it's probably far from capped. So this mini rage is using your dodge to calculate the damage increase. And you really want that to be your crit, so that the damage increase is based off of your crit rate, because that is far more likely to be and far easier to cap, and more important to cap. So getting a crit rate based mini rage on your Loki will probably help your damage quite a bit, I'm guessing. And then are you just running like Iron Man in your third slot? So you're doing like Dr. Voodoo lead, Iron Man. Yeah, that's going to be the difference probably. That's the difference in our accounts. I had Iron Man's uni. Thank you. I just didn't see that right out the gate. Yeah, I had the model nil uniform for Iron Man. And I'm pretty sure that makes it so at the end, I don't know if I swapped and did it manually, but at the end of Maximus's life, I am almost positive I had to clench it with the 200% bonus damage from Iron Man. He's not a ton of help, but then you just have to wait is kind of the answer. You can try with a crit mini rage and see if that breaks you through. It's not the end of the world. It's no big deal. You just need like, I mean, maybe it's Hulk tier 3. You're just probably gonna need something else to punch you through. The mini rage with crit might do it. I kind of don't think so. So yeah, you'll probably just need someone in that third slot that can actually contribute a little more to the equation to get you through 5-4, I'm guessing. And also, let's see here. Yeah, that, you know, I don't know when I got it. I don't want to look right now. I'd have to go check the state of my cards on day 7, but we got some good cards early that helped a lot. I don't know when we got the Ghost Rider card, but it wasn't this early. Yeah. Yeah, try that. Toss some Baku in there. That's a really good call from Kush. Use the Dr. Voodoo lead Loki, try and get a crit mini rage, and put in Baku in that third slot for the support bonuses. See if that helps. That might break him down. If it doesn't, I'm starting to think I'm developing a theory with 5-4 that it's like hit based. It wants you to chain hit. It does not want you to use like crappy characters that can just do a big hit, like with their awakening skill. So it's really like, I feel like that barrier just keeps regenerating. So if there aren't enough chain hits going off, it doesn't reduce the barrier enough for you to actually damage his health. And that's why he doesn't die. Right? That's what I'm thinking. So try that out. Maybe that'll help. And yeah, just keep on pushing. You're doing good. You're making good choices. If this is 11 days in, this looks superb. It's really good. Oh, grats on that, dude. Grats on that. That's huge. I would get rid of this. I would replace it with an on-color sword because you literally scored a natural 5 here. So there you go. Very nice. Yeah. And then you can balance out your swords a little better for a little more all attack here as well. Because this is giving you 1 more pip for energy attack, but you're losing out on potentially 4, 5, 3, whatever pips from the on color sword that you could have there instead of this second purple sword. All right, man. That's pretty much it. You can replace this card with a better one. Obviously, you probably know that. I mean, it's just holding a place, I'm sure, because of the energy attack, cooldown duration. Good stats there for holding the place. Yeah, got good placeholders. It's looking good. A P card, obviously, with some Pierce is going to help your account out a lot whenever that comes into your account. And then, yeah, the few tips on 5-4. Try a crit mini rage and M'Baku in the support slot. Yeah, RNG is always a factor, right? You never know. Okay, what time we got? This has been 2 hours. I think that was 5 reviews. We did 6 yesterday. I think we're gonna call it for this week, guys. We will be doing more of this. I'll try to do it every week. I'll try and do it 1 or 2 days every week. Figure out a way to notify you guys. Maybe figure out a way to make it a little more fair, so we can, get to everybody. So far, the honor system's been great. I appreciate people being cool, and like once we've looked at your accounts, not being like, well, it's been 3 days, I changed a card, come look at my account. And that way we can get around to more people. So yeah, very good stuff. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you all hanging out in the streams. Feel free to like it if you enjoyed the stream. It helps it spread around. If you want to see more of the live stream series or the guides that we post, hit that subscribe button. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day.